Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Anton Jackson, and for this video, I'm going to discuss and analyze the recently posted trailer for the upcoming Breaking Bad movie entitled El Camino, which we just learned will be released on Netflix on October 11th of this year. So getting right into it, this trailer presented us with a short scene of Skinny Pete being brought in for questioning on the subject of the whereabouts of his close personal friend Jesse Pinkman by what appears to be the DEA, as we can see by the photos of the deceased DEA agents Hank Schrader and Steve Gomez on the wall outside of the interview room. In this scene, we can clearly hear Skinny Pete state to the DEA that he has absolutely no idea where Jesse Pinkman is, and that even if he did know, he would never tell the DEA. Now, interestingly, the rationale for Skinny Pete's argument in this scene appears to stem directly from his knowledge of the conditions that Jesse Pinkman was kept in during his 6 months of confinement at Jack Walker's compound, where he was forced to cook meth against his will, which we learned, according to this trailer, had been widely reported on the news. This justification by Skinny Pete was then epitomized by his harrowing final piece of dialogue in this trailer, where he stated that there is no way that he's going to help the DEA put Jesse Pinkman back inside a cage. Okay, so with this new information about this film being taken into account, in my humble opinion, this newly released trailer now seems to have ostensibly confirmed to us what I have discussed in depth and at length in many of my previous videos on the subject of this upcoming film, that immediately following Jesse's escape at the end of the series finale of Breaking Bad, he would still seemingly be on the hook for his role in the murders of the DEA agents Hank Schrader and Steve Gomez, as the DEA's one and only lead in this case. Additionally, to go even a step further, this premise in conjunction with the release of this new trailer now as a result also seems to then put quite the wrinkle into the original conclusion to the storyline of Jesse Pinkman from the plot of Breaking Bad, where it was implied to us that following Jesse's incredibly emotional and tragic ordeal at the end of season 5, he was in the end, as a consequence of him paying for his sins at Jack Walker's compound, now free to drive off into the proverbial sunset and live happily ever after in Alaska. Because according to my own line of thinking, following the release of this trailer, even if Jesse Pinkman is not arrested and does not end up in custody in this film, and instead manages to escape Albuquerque and start a new life, despite all of his challenges in doing so that I have discussed in depth and at length in many of my previous videos, I still by no means think that following all of this, he would then be a quote-unquote free man who was free to live happily ever after, as it was implied to us during the series finale of Breaking Bad, due to the fact that, in my opinion, following this escape, he would then seemingly be resigned to the same fate as Saul Goodman, who avid fans of Better Call Saul can surely attest to, lives with a constant fear of being discovered by the authorities for his direct connection to Walter White, despite his ability to assume a new identity and move to Omaha, as we can see from all of the black and white flash forwards of Saul Goodman that have been displayed to us in the plot of Better Call Saul. And so, at the end of the day, in my opinion, despite the original decision by the creators of Breaking Bad to leave the storyline of Jesse Pinkman open-ended and rather ambiguous, the creation of this new film now appears to display to us that for whatever reason, the creators have ostensibly now changed their minds and have instead decided to display to fans of Breaking Bad a brand new and completely definitive conclusion to the extremely open-ended storyline surrounding what happened to Jesse Pinkman following the conclusion of Breaking Bad. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Additionally, if you're a fan of Breaking Bad who is also really looking forward to the release of this upcoming film El Camino, then I definitely recommend that you check out some of the other videos on my channel on the subject of this highly anticipated film, where I discuss and analyze in depth many potential plot lines and backstories of this upcoming film. And as always, my name is Anton Jackson. Thanks again for watching.